Why is the cashmere of Loro Piana so expensive? How it feels, how soft it is, and how is the experience of being in the store? But most importantly, is it worth it or not? In this video I'm going to show you my experience and I'm going to answer all these questions. But first, let's see a bit of history about the brand. Loro Piana family is originally from the north of Italy. They began trading wool more than 200 years ago, and over time they started spinning wool to create fabrics, to make fabrics. After the war, they also started making cashmere, silk, merino wool, and vicuña as well. So their focus was to create the top and the best quality materials, the best fabrics. And I am just talking about fabrics, no clothes like today. Around the 70s, they were selling their fabrics around Europe, US, Japan, and in the 80s is when they began with ready-to-wear collections, with clothes like they are selling today. And they started opening the stores, they started growing around Europe, around the world. And what happened when you are selling luxury and when you are good quality, you are a family business and you are growing, what happened? That Bernard Arnault, the owner of the group of LVMH, the luxury group, he came and acquired the company 10 years ago in 2013. After that, they started opening more stores, they increased the production, they increased the prices. Today, the cheapest cashmere jumper you can find from Loro Piana is around £800 here in UK. But if you want the baby cashmere jumper, then you need to spend around 1,000. Actually, it's more than £1,000 just for a jumper, which maybe is worth it because they say that is the finest cashmere in the world. And I wanted to feel that. So I went to the store here in Mayfair in London around 11:30. It was like Wednesday or something, nothing special. But I wasn't able to get in directly because it was a queue outside of two people in front of me. And probably you can say you never bought anything from them, which is right. I never bought anything from Loro Piana yet. And probably you're thinking, if you are not VIP client, if you never got anything from the brand, you need to wait. But the guy who was in front of me, he was carrying a bag from Loro Piana. So he already was a customer from Loro Piana and he was waiting like me. Anyway, on the street it was a bit cold and I spent around 10 minutes until I was able to get in. When I was inside, I saw that it was quite busy. People having drinks, so even it was 11:30 and they were drinking like champagne or something like that. Probably more Chandon because it's from the same group. So anyway, it was quite busy in the store and a sales assistant came to me asking if I need any help because obviously this is luxury and they need to help you as fast as they can because it was a quite big queue after me waiting outside. I was looking for the baby cashmere in blue color and the size small, but they told me that unfortunately they don't make small size for that color in particular in that model. It's only available online in the navy color. So I was touching the regular cashmere, which it was soft, but not as soft as the baby cashmere. I wanted that one, so I asked to try the medium size. So yeah, I was trying that one. As you can see, it was a bit big, a bit loose. At least I like things fitted. One of the things that I noticed is the fabric is really lightweight. And how was the feeling with my skin touching this baby cashmere, the finest in the world? The feeling is really nice, but the only thing that is not really nice is the label that is in contact with my neck. The label that is attached there. That label is made of synthetic, or at least it seems like made of polyester or something that is not feeling nice. You know that they could at least make this with silk or anything that it feels at least nice. You can use like viscose or anything synthetic. I don't like synthetics. I don't use usually synthetics, and even if I'm buying things from other brands, I usually cut in that because I know that this is synthetic. But I was expecting more from a brand that is selling me £1,000, even more than £1,000, £1,120 for a cashmere jumper. So I was expecting more than a synthetic label there. You know that Charles Frederick Worth, the guy who was, the history says that he was the first one that used labels with his name on his clothes, because he was selling clothes, luxury clothes. He was using gold to write his name. That's luxury, not like Loro Piana using synthetic labels. Why? Why synthetic labels? What is this material? Because it looks like synthetic. Surprisingly, in less than 5 minutes, the sales assistant was knocking the door, asking how it was, if I finished or something. It wasn't exactly with that words, but it was something like to make me to go quickly to buy the jumper or return the jumper. And actually I opened the door and I was talking to her, like saying, you know, it's a bit loose, I would like to try this more, blah blah blah. And she saw that I wasn't trying the jumper anymore, and she said, oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, can I get it back? And she get it back and she put it on the display directly. So, I mean, I don't mind about this, but we are talking about luxury. I'm not asking for the drink or anything like that. Obviously, if I want it, probably if I'm going to buy it, they are going to offer me like a drink, but I don't care about the drink, unless if it's Moët Chandon, which is, you know, quite nice. But anyway, I don't think that is the service is the right one for selling something that is high-end, something like is the best, something like is like super luxury. I was quite disappointed with that service. It was like a feeling like it was like in a Zara, where the sales assistant is just going quickly everywhere just to attend this customer, then to attend the other customer, because yeah, the store was busy, but anyway, we need to keep the standards of luxury. And to me, that wasn't a luxury service at all. Probably if you go when they are less busy, they are going to spend more time, they are going to explain something about the product, because they didn't mention to me anything about the product. They didn't mention that this is baby cashmere. I was asking that kind of things, like where is the baby cashmere, where is this, where is that, but they didn't mention anything. I didn't ask about anything related to the quality or why it's so expensive. Obviously they are not going to say that this is expensive, never, but they need to tell you a bit of the history about the, you know, this kind of things that when you're buying luxury you need to hear to pay more. But if sometimes, you know, if they are busy, they don't need to do that, because they know they are going to sell anyway and they are looking for the commission. And if you're not going to buy it, so next one please, next one, we have a queue there outside. So that's it. That's obviously how it works when luxury is busy. At least you're not paying like for big logos or big brand names. The product could be like the finest one, the best one in the world, because yeah, they say that. Probably it's true, because they have their own farms, they really focus on the product, on the materials. Yeah, that's true. But from my experience, as I said, I tried other cashmeres like Luca Falconi, which is like a brand, like it's not like super luxury high-end, but it's like in the middle. The brands that we need to focus on, because they are offering usually good quality at a fair price, quite fair price, but it's good enough. It's not like buying a cashmere from Uniqlo. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about good quality fabrics, good quality cashmere that is going to last for a long time. And this is still like a family business or small business, or business that is focused more in like a quality. When you are buying something from Loro Piana, you are buying, yeah, the best, but the best that is focused more like in rich people, that they want like the super best. But the difference, as I said, is not like, it's not like 10 times better. You are not going to tell actually like that kind of difference between the softness and between the durability. Even that was really thin. I don't think it's worth it. it's not worth the price. At least that's my opinion. I would like to know what's your opinion if you have experience with Loro Piana. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.